Welcome back. Vice President Harris pitching her plan for the economy, which experts warn could add trillions of dollars to the national debt. Kamala's agenda is lower cost for American families. That's the plan, which calls for the massive expansion of government-issued tax credits, including for having children and income tax, as well as create a new tax credit for first-time homebuyers. Now, the plan would also extend health care subsidies provided by Obamacare, which are set to expire. So here to discuss and just dissect this plan, and let's welcome in Texas Congressman Roger Williams. Now, a report from the Committee for the Responsible Federal Budget is estimating that this plan would raise the national deficit by $1.7 trillion, and could possibly raise it by over $2 trillion if made permanent. The national debt reached a record $35 trillion not too long ago. What do you make of this plan? A lot of promises. How does she plan to pay for all of these ideas?
Well, you're not going to pay for it. You can't give government money out and just expect there's going to be a pay for. What her pay for would be, I guess, is raising taxes on Main Street America, increasing more regulations, forcing Main Street to get smaller. Look, you have to cut taxes to create taxpayers. You have to cut taxes to create cash flow. That's the way it works. You don't increase taxes and expect Main Street to grow, and it won't. Main Street has been this way before. And what you do is you get smaller, you try to save a profit rather than generate a profit, and the debt will go sky high, and we know where our debt is now. So she's using whatever. She has no experience in business. And so she's just saying, well, I'll go get the money from the rich. Well, pretty soon you tax the rich so much, there are no rich. And that's the problem she's got.
And here's the other thing, too. I mean, she calls this an investment. We need an investment in order to get a return. How do you invest on debt? It's not, you need to have the money in the first place, correct?
Right. Return on investment means you take your capital, invest it, and get a return on it. You don't have no money and expect to get a return on it. And you can't expect the people to pay for this. I mean, Main Street is struggling right now. The economy is not good. I mean, you've seen that just regulations alone have added 200 million man hours to Main Street America to comply to the Biden-Harris issues of regulations they put on Main Street. So, look, there's no return on investment when you start with nothing. You have to invest. And what makes America great is a thing called risk and reward, where you can take some risk and get reward. This takes everything out of that picture.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, risk and reward. That's what capitalism is. People that start a business, they take the risk, they get a reward for it. But now everyone's all equal, according to her, under her agenda. Focusing now on this plan for this new $25,000 tax credit for first-time homebuyers. Do you believe that this could actually wind up causing the housing market to dry up and cause prices to surge even higher? And do homeowners really want to buy a house through the government and its regulations? But also, isn't this $25,000, won't that just increase the price of these houses and go towards the seller?
It's going to increase the price of houses. It's going to also increase the debt again, like we're talking about. Look, here's the bottom line. It's not that hard. I've been in business 52 years. I'm a car dealer. I get it, okay? All she has to do is cut taxes, create more cash flow, and let people buy the house they want to buy with the down payment that they want to put down. Look, you got to admit, she's a socialist, okay? When you start talking about the government giving money to the people, the clawback is they own you. And they're going to own people's houses, they're going to own people's futures, they're going to own people's jobs, and that's what the game plan is. So giving government credits or government cash to buy a house or whatever is not the way to go about it. Let people earn it the right way. They want to get a job, they want to make money, let them decide what they want to put down in their home and live there.
And she claims that she's going to bring in this grocery cap, but she's going to wait until January when she's elected to do that. Yeah. But she's currently in office right now. Congressman Roger Williams, thank you so much. We have to leave it there. We've got to go to break, but appreciate you coming on.
You bet.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.